Welcome back. Today on Conscious Cooking, Anuradha prepares a methi thepla, which is a Gujarati style roti. But first, we learn about Kho Kho. Not to be confused with the food ingredient, Kho Kho is one of the oldest outdoor sports of prehistoric India and was brought to South Africa with the 1860 indentured Indians. I was recently surprised to find out that Vishwa Shakti have revived this ancient sport, and it's now even recognized as a national sport in South Africa.
Kho Kho is a very ancient game. It was developed by the ancient masters who wanted to create something for the young to play, to enjoy, but also learn a lot of skills.
It is a running and catching game where we are two teams playing in a court that is 15 meters by 30 meters in dimension, with various demarcations in the court itself. As you see in the background, you find we're usually going to do this. The actual marking has lots of other marks in it as well. And where we have two teams, one is the running team and one the chasing team. Each team has a turn to be in the court, and you'll find in the court, in the middle of the court, where the chasing team is seated in a squatting position and facing in an opposite direction alternatively. And at the count of the whistle, at the blow of the whistle, the runners go in and the chasers are going to catch the runners. And the more runners you catch, the more points you make, but there's a lot of faults that goes in that as well. So the more people you catch, the more points you get, and every fault you make, you minus a mark as well.
When our beloved President Madiba was freed, there was a whole hub of activity regarding indigenous games. And they identified 7 communities, large communities, where they took the games of each of the community, but they were looking at games that had lost its skill, its appeal, because it was not developed and nurtured during the time of apartheid. We then had meetings with the government of our country, and these 7 games were eventually recognized, Kho Kho being one of them.
With Vishwa Shakti, we did workshops throughout the country, and workshops went to townships and workshopped them. And today, Kho Kho is played very professionally in South Africa.
It's played in almost every township, every area, every district. And it's done at national level. We have a post-school national games where Kho Kho features, and a inter-school Kho Kho competition that takes place. So, you know, it's inter-provincial, and you can gain your national color.
Our Hindu culture always talk about spiritualism and calming your mind, and they always talk about how the mind needs to obtain a certain calmness level and how your mind needs to function and be alert and stuff. So through the game of Kho Kho, you learn how to calm yourself, you learn strategy also.
We all get easily distracted. We give up quickly, we quit. But what this Kho Kho game teaches you, it teaches you the ability to concentrate. If you concentrate, you're working with your team, you are able to work out where your opponent is, and you work out when to give the signal for your partner to continue. So the mind is alert all the time.